Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Today we're going to talk about the Canadian real estate market. What is going on in the Canadian real estate market? Obviously, Korea just released their stats. SCOTIABANK just did an update. And we're going to go through those reports, and I'm going to share with you, again, how I look at these reports and how I use these in my investing career, and how I use these to be able to sort out where I want to go invest next, or where I see the trends going. Is the market gonna crash? I'm just gonna say it right now. In Ontario, we're starting to see less and less offers on homes. Like a week, 2 weeks ago, we were seeing 15, 20 offers. Now we're showing up on offer day and we're seeing 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know. Again, like we talked about in the Ontario market update, or the Southwestern Ontario market update, it's going to peak. I think it peaked last week. I think we're going to see a little bit of a decline in price month over month from, I don't know if January to February, but definitely February to March to April. Not going to crash, I don't think, but that's anyways. I just thought I'd give you that in the first minute of this segment. So now you can all you've got what you want. You don't need to listen to about, the Alberta market or the BC market or Saskatchewan or out east. You don't need to listen. Why would you want to listen? I don't understand. Who would want to listen to all that? All right. So, home sales rose 1% from December to January. So it increased. What didn't increase was listings were down 11% month over month. The second highest sales to listing ratio, so 90.2% of all houses that listed in January sold. So 9 out of 10. Sorry, it spiked to 89.4. The record was from 2021 January, which was 90.2. And December was 80%, 78.7. It's going to be up on the screen. You guys can see. I'm going to round up. And obviously we saw huge month-over-month price increases, 3%, which is the largest monthly gain ever on record. This is for all of Canada, by the way, all of Canada. There's a great graph I'm going to show you that's on Scotia. We'll link this below. If you guys aren't getting these reports mailed to you, definitely do it. RBC, Scotiabank are the ones I follow mostly. CMHC I get as well. So they have 31 local markets that they track. And, sales range from a 24% decline in Winnipeg to a 19% increase in St. John's, Newfoundland. That's why when they talk about national real estate and they say, oh, we have a housing shortage, a national housing shortage. Well, no, there are a couple markets that have a housing shortage that need to get that fixed. One of them being in the bureaucratic nightmares of some of the provinces. And I know people are going to comment, oh, you're showing your political stripes. Honestly, I'm just being honest. Can I say that? Should I say that? Okay, maybe I'm just being realistic. I don't care who's in power. We're going to need more houses to house people. It's just, we're going to link the video down below where I talk about, the difference between people per square kilometer in Toronto rather than New York. We don't need to go into that again. I'm not going to get on that soapbox again. In January, price increased in most market segments except for condo apartments. So any house, detached, semi-detached, townhouse, blew through the roof. Condos haven't heated up that much. Is that an opportunity? Well, I'll let you decide. But usually the indication of, a strong housing market spills over into the apartment. It just takes a while to condo apartment market because it takes a while to lift that up. So that might be an opportunity, right? We're just looking for opportunities here. That's all we're doing. They just talk about in the Scotiabank report that the federal government obviously released that they're going to raise their immigration target to 431,645. I just love how specific that number is. Can't be 432,000 or 435. It's 431,645. Love it. So skilled trades, especially, obviously we have a shortage in the construction industry. And I know last time I talked about building more homes, where are the workers going to come from? Well, there you go. And of course, if you bring in more people who are building the houses, they're going to need more houses to live in too. So that's why I don't think we're going to fall off this cliff. After these gains in January, whoo! This is a mighty steep cliff. I'm just going to put it out there. even if we had a 15% decline in the market, it only takes us back to November pricing. I'm just gonna leave that on the table. Just gonna leave it. And if we get a 20 to 25% decrease, well, we're back in last spring's market. Who would be okay with that? Just putting this out there. So this is the Scotiabank. Basically, they say that, yes, they think the Bank of Canada is going to increase rates. They did put one out there that said 7 rate hikes. They seem to have come off that. We're going to see 2 to 3 rate hikes this year. But they do say that the bank hikes most certainly will be in the spring of 2022, which we've talked about a whole bunch, but they'll be well placed to weather the higher borrowing costs, a high net wealth and savings right now. That's what's happened in the last 2 years. People have grew their wealth because house prices have gone up and the stock market's inflated, and their savings, right? This is home sales in different markets. So Toronto, it's declined. It's like bigger than December, but like declined like year over year type thing. Nationally, it's up. We can see that. Montreal's declined. Victoria, it was declining, and then bam, January hit. So London, same thing, declining sales. Moncton, it's a big decline in December. I don't know, maybe there was a snowstorm there. Vancouver is up again, so the whole West Coast, January was a good month. Ottawa, you see slight decline December, came back strong in January. Halifax, declining sales there. Calgary has just been on a rip since, I don't know, October, November, December, January. I was talking to a brokerage out there, and they're getting multiple offers on a lot of things. It's starting to look like out east, where, you know, they're talking about lack of inventory, how to get listings. For me, that's one to watch. But then you see Saskatoon, it was like, boom, strong sales November, December, fell right off the cliff. It's coming back a little bit in January. Regina, the same thing. Guelph, slow December, but boom, back in January. Windsor, see, they were strong leading into the end of the year, and then sales kind of fell off in January. And this could be a lack of listings problem. Like this, that could be what it is. Quebec City, they were strong November, weak December, and then just a flat year over year for January. Hamilton, lower in November, stronger in December, weaker in January. Winnipeg, you can see that's where that 24% year over year drop came from. Newfoundland, like they had a huge, right? I mean, we talked about this earlier, St. John, New Brunswick down a little bit as well. And just coming here, I do like this chart. As you can see, unit sales, all this fun stuff, but this really does break down, the ranking, right? So this chart is tilted from most sellers market to most buyers market. So if you're at the top, then you're in the worst place to buy, basically. So St. John, Moncton, both in New Brunswick, obviously, and then St. John's, Newfoundland, Kingston, Ontario is up 4 spots. St. John jumped from number 9 to number 1. Congratulations, St. John, Newfoundland. They had a sales to new listings ratio of 158.9%, so almost 160%. So for every 10 houses that listed, they sold 16. Just gonna leave that out there. 16. We got Moncton, they're selling 12 for every 10. Newfoundland, I mean, you guys are just rookies here. Only 9.5 for every 10. Kingston, Calgary is selling 110 homes for every 100 listings. Lethbridge, they're selling more than 100 homes. So basically, if they had no new listings, I've said this a lot of times as well, I feel like a broken record sometimes. Comment down below, do I sound like a broken record, or do I need to repeat these things? So the redder you are, obviously the worse it is. But overall, the national economy is in a seller's market. You can see, like, there's tons of markets, like Hamilton, they jumped up 17 spots here too. They were in 26, and now they're at number 9, and 110. That's again 11 sold for every 10 that's listed. See, I don't know. Am I the only one that finds this interesting? I love this crap. Where so Sudbury's up 1, Windsor's down 4. As we went through those numbers, right? here's the thing, right? We went through this chart where they were down a little bit, St. John, New Brunswick, but it's just basically they've had nothing for sale. And then you got, obviously, Calgary's doing strong, Peterborough, St. Catharines, Ottawa, Kitchener-Waterloo, Montreal, 9 out of 10. Halifax, we talked about that. Brantford, Winnipeg, they were number 3. They've dropped from number 3 to number 13. We got Edmonton here. We're still only selling 8 out of every 10, but I'm hoping people catch on that Calgary is doing strong and we just start blowing up Edmonton because, well, hey, congratulations. We just closed on another 59 units there on Monday. Vancouver, it's only selling 7 out of every 10 listings. PEI, like they're talking about PEI, Saskatoon, and Regina actually being in a balanced market. We really haven't seen a balanced market in most places in Canada for a heck of a long time. That's why we can't do a national housing strategy unless we come across the board and say, hey, we're going to reduce regulation and all this crap and figure this out nationally. Because some places, they don't have a housing problem. I just have to put it out here. And if you watch this channel and this is you, I'm sorry. A realtor was commenting that their son or daughter was renting a condo downtown Toronto. It's a brand new build. 9 months come up in their lease and their landlord sends them a letter. Hey, we're increasing your rent $200. And they were, we got to fight this with the landlord tenant board. And I didn't comment. I'm just commenting on YouTube. But obviously that's what happens in most parts in the country. And anyways, I digress. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just joking, guys. I'll be fine. But like, that's some peaks. Like, look at that. Victoria, BC market. You can see Regina back in 2010, 2012. Calgary peaked out again in 2012 to 2014. We're getting back to that. We're getting into that territory in those regions right now. Like, it's strong sellers market, right? Greater Toronto just is kind of getting up into that area again, where it really was it dipped into a buyer's market there for a little bit and a balanced market. Guelph, Barrie, Niagara region. Oh man, I've been trying to help somebody buy something in Niagara region. It is nuts. 100% price increases 2 years. Oakville, Milton, yeah. Hamilton, Burlington, yeah. I own stuff there. It's okay. I get it. You don't care. That's Greater Moncton right there. Like that's way, like you can't even see the buyer's market. The buyer's market's so small. It's unbelievable. Like Canadian aggregate, you can't even see the buyer's market. They're like fine print buyer's market. I don't think we see that buyer's market for quite a while. So again, we can't talk Canadian real estate. Why can't we talk Canadian real estate? Because I just showed you that all these markets are so different. In Ontario, we've had a huge price run up in January, early February. My belief that's gonna come down a little bit. So if you're looking to buy, I think now is a great time to be looking into March. If you're gonna sell, I'd sell right now. Get it on the market, get it out the door, because I think we're gonna see a lot of inventory coming on in March. The Alberta market, obviously, you see Calgary, Lethbridge, they're doing super strong. I'm getting heavily invested out there, guys. Not gonna lie, to the tunes of tens, 20 millions of dollars out there. I'm liking it. I'm liking where that's going. It's nice to get 50% year-over-year appreciation, but that's not what I'm banking on, and that's not what I'm looking for. So I like that it's going to tick up year-over-year. The BC market, I was a little surprised on that one that it didn't really see the price growth, and it's coming down a little bit right now. Same with Saskatchewan, Winnipeg markets. Out east is just, you guys is getting crushed out there. Like, so people are moving from Ontario to out east, and then they're investing in either out east and Alberta right now. A lot of people are taking money off the table. Anyways, guys, comment down below whether you think, hey, Mark's a genius, Mark's an idiot, whatever you think. Comment down below. Thanks, everyone. Catch you next time.